Flush trim bits allow you to repeat a complicated shape by using a template and then cut that shape out of solid timber or plywood. The bearing here runs along the edge of that template and it will cut away any waste, any timber that sits outside of that shape. Now, what these spiral compression flush trim bits do is they give you an incredibly smooth cut, and the direction of the blades pushes the timber away from the edges. And what that means is that it eliminates tear out that you might normally get in complicated timbers by shearing those cuts into the timber rather than out. This is especially useful if you're dealing with plywood with a really nice veneer on both sides. Often that veneer can be a little bit splintery and it's very difficult to fix. And it could also be useful with really complicated or highly figured timbers that are prone to tear out. These compression spiral flush trim bits come in a couple of sizes. We have one here in a 1/2 inch shank. The blade length is about 32 mil and the diameter of that blade is around 1/2 inch or 12 point something millimeters. We also have a 1/4 inch version with a 1/4 inch shank, a 1/4 inch blade diameter, and again about 32 millimeters of length. Now this is really unique because the bearing itself is also a 1/4 inch or 6 point something millimeters, which means you can get tighter into corners, into square corners, which would mean less cleanup later on. And it also means you can get tighter into really complex curves that you perhaps couldn't get with a larger diameter. Now, when you're using a bit that is this long and this thin, you need to be aware that it is only useful for taking very thin passes. Otherwise, the stress on the blade itself could potentially snap it. So ideally, you would take the bulk of the material off very close to the line with a bandsaw or a larger router bit, and you would use a bit like this for cleaning up, especially into those difficult to reach corners. We also have a version which has an 8mm shank, which is useful for some routers, especially things like CNC and other devices that have an 8mm collet. Let's put them through some timber. I ran some radiata ply over the spiral compression flush trim bit versus a standard flush trim bit. And the reason I used radiata ply was, one, I have a bunch of it and it's very cheap. And two, kind of counterintuitively, radiata, pine, very soft woods actually route kind of terribly. The timber is too soft to often support itself and it will often not tear out, but sort of cave in. There is a really clear difference here between the smoothness of that spiral compression bit, and there is some of that sort of squished grain on the straight cut one here. Now this isn't a scientific test, but I can really feel the difference. So a spiral compression bit can help even more, especially if you have tricky veneers or really tricky timber.